Hello everyone, you are listening to The Art of It All, a collection of conversations with creatives, craftsmen, and athletes alike dedicated to finding out what inspires them, drives them crazy.
Why you ain't got your raps on?
My name is Andrew Manzella, and today I'm in Winston-Salem at the 14th Street Community Center, talking with boxing coach Cliff Hardy. With a promising young career, Hardy was an Olympic hopeful who turned pro, but a devastating hand injury suddenly ended his career, and he lost a passion for the very thing that defined him. This is one man's story of adversity, triumph, and a champion's eventual return to the ring. Sir, I'm Andrew. How you doing? I do know you. Yeah. I remember you. How you been?
All right, you.
I'm good.
Now, what year you boxed?
Oh, I probably boxed 10 years ago. I boxed under Coach Simpson.
Yeah, I remember Al Simpson. I fought with him.
Coach Tad, and yeah. That's so funny, man.
Yeah.
It's good to see you again.
Yeah, always, man. Always good to see you. So, this is what you do, huh?
It's hard to say what possesses someone to start boxing. Ali started because somebody stole his bike. Tyson, he started boxing in juvie. But Hardy, well, he began boxing because a bucket of fish.
We was fishing one day. Me and a guy named Urban Lewis. We had a bucket of fish in there. We had the fish still in the bucket alive. And he said, I'm finna go to boxing practice. I say, boxing practice? What's some boxing at? He said, 14th Street. I said, I'm going too. So that's how I got into boxing. So I said I was going in. And there's some guys I had seen, they was in there just punching, doing this here, punching. I'm like, man, shoot, I can fight better than that. They in there just for punching. So, but Mr. Whit Lowry, he was the coach. And I say, shoot, I can beat them. I want to box. So I went in there, started to put my deuce up. I boxed it like this at the time. And the boy I went in there hit him, he bam, hit me with a straight jab. I went back. I said, oh man, that's a fluke. Went back again, hit me with a 1-2, boom, hit my teeth. I said, whoa, time out. I told the coach, I said, I want to learn to punch like that. I had a heart of a lion. I just wanted to learn everything. You showed me something, I spent all my time trying to get it. I wanted to get it the next day. I mean, I dreamed about it, thought about it, ate, lived. Boxing just came my world, Sports, I could have played any sports. I chose boxing at a young age, and I let every sport go.
Hardy excelled and fought his way to the Nationals and won a spot on the Olympic team.
I was with the Olympic team, and it was in 80. Reagan boycotted because we was in war, and they boycotted the Olympics, so I fought the USA team. That was a big disappointment because I really got my hopes up for that.
Where was that going to be held at? Do you know?
I'm thinking that was in, I want to say the 80 Olympics was in Moscow.
So the Olympics didn't happen, and I think you turned pro shortly after that?
I did in 82. So I've been in like 3-4 world titles and won out of that. Yep. You look at Pernell Whitaker, all them guys held titles all that long, man. I fought with Pernell. I was going to sign a contract with Lee, was off the chop. That's what wins. I tell all them. It's just like going to work. You love it coming here. I mean, it's no place you really want to be. And you know it, and that confidence, that's where it comes from, right here. The way Pernell and all them fought, that was me. I fought with them, fought before them. I mean, I got unlucky breaks, but
so what did happen to your hand? Did you break your wrist? Did you break your knuckles?
I hit a guy on the top of the forehead in a fight, in a pro fight. We was fighting in South Carolina. I fought 2 brothers back to back that month. I broke one nose and I hit him in the top of the forehead. He was coming in, and when he was coming in, I went down to catch him with that right hand and hit him. Like something just went up my neck and just popped in the top of my head and came back down. Then my hand was just feeling. It felt like my hand wasn't even there. It just, that bone popped out. Back up in here and the bone right down the side just stuck out.
And despite a severely broken right hand, Hardy continued to fight.
And I kept trying to miss him and shoot, but I wanted to fight, though. I lost the battle. When it happened, I tried everything, to get back into it. I tried to get my hand back right. Every time I do, I went to voodoo doctors, and couldn't do nothing with it. They tell me to stay out of it, my hand gets strong. I couldn't get out of the gym. I turned one loose, hit the bag, I could feel it right there. Gotta stop. As soon as I feel the pain, they don't get no better. Then I wake up, sometimes I couldn't hold a glass of water, couldn't squeeze it. It fall right out of my hand, I don't even know. They used to call me and drop it. Don't let him hold that thing, drop it. Sure enough, I would. It'd just be sitting there, pow. It threw me for a loop. And I was like, man, my career was over. I said I'd never box again, so I just left boxing alone.
And so after all the hours, days, and weeks, all the years dedicated to boxing, hitting the heavy bag, jumping the rope, running sprints, and fighting the fights, Hardy walked away from his sport. Hardy got a job at the city, a good job, and almost 10 years passed. He raised and sold dogs, he fished when he could, but then one day...
So I went to a boxing match. They had a boxing match in Greensboro. And I said, I'm going to go check this out. That's hometown boys. I'm going to represent them. Went in here. It was a sad sight to watch that kind of mess. I said, who is training these kids? They come out there, it was so embarrassing. I didn't want to tell nobody out from Winston-Salem. I'm telling you, that was real embarrassing to me. So it touched me, really. So I started coming around the gym. A whole lot of people was training these kids, turning them pro, no sooner they get their hands up in the air. That's all they was doing, putting a couple dollars in their pocket, and they think they boxers. Man, I be saying, man, y'all need to cut that out, looking like that, and calling yourself a boxer. That's when I started dealing with the pros. I was training pros. But the kids, wasn't no boxing program here. I feel sad. I feel cheated because I came here and worked with these kids some. They rushing them. I don't know what they're doing them after the boxing. I'm not going to let them be up in here, be nobody punching bags when them kids can be something.
And soon enough, Coach Hardy was back at 14th Street, the street where it all began. But this time around, he's running the boxing program.
I didn't never think I would be here like this here. Who would ever imagine knowing me coming up after I got hurt? They would say, man, he ain't gonna be around no boxing. There's fishing or somewhere or doing something else like that. Or them dogs, but he ain't. And now here I go. I don't miss no days now, they tell you. And I volunteered to do this. The city is really pushing on for this boxing. Now they seeing what I see in the big picture of it. And it's, like I say, it keep people out of trouble. It's the art of it. If you train and put in what you're supposed to, you'll be a champion. Anyway, if you box, and you ain't gonna say, I can't. Can't is not a word, especially in that life in boxing. You get in here, and it teach you so much, power, willpower, the go power, to get up that drive. If you going for something, it's gonna say, ain't nobody gonna stand in my way, I'm getting it. Not to quit. Don't never quit. Never get upset. Always stay calm. It's the sport of a lifetime. It'll teach your kid something he'll never forget the rest of his life. And it's something everybody should try. Well, boxing taught me one thing. It really taught me how to share what somebody shared with me. It taught me how it ain't about me, it's about people around you. Who can you help? Who can you save? I always wanted to be that champion and all that. But look back, if I was a champion of the world, I wouldn't trade for what it is now.
Thank you all for listening to The Art of It All and Coach Hardy's story. If you want to check out the youth boxing program at the 14th Street Community Center, call 336-727-2891. Classes are Monday through Thursday from 6 to 9, and they are free. In the meantime, please subscribe, and if you have any stories around the Winston-Salem area that you want to hear, just email us. We will see you next time on The Art of It All.